Hello everyone, Divine Seer here. I came on here today to talk to you all about trusting your intuition, your higher self. Basically, talking to you all about me being able to trust my higher self more now than ever. So back in the day, I used to, I said in my last video about how long I used to actually be with guys in relationships, where to the point to where um, I would feel certain things. I would feel certain, I would feel a certain type of way. And I'm knowing that my higher self is letting me feel this way for a reason. But me, and I'm pretty sure a lot of, females and men out there are kind of similar in certain, sense. But my thing was, I could feel a certain type of way, and I would mention it to the guy that I was with or whatever. And of course, they're going to be like, no, nothing like that is happening. Blah, 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 blah. You're going crazy. They'll gaslight you. Say whatever they feel like, you know, you want them to say, or whatever the case may be. But at the end of the day, my intuition, my higher self would just hit me harder. Like, nope, pay attention. Nope, look at that. You see what's going on? You heard what he said. He's manipulating, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so it got to the point to where, like I said, back in the day, I used to always have to just catch them because of the lies that they would say, or you didn't see me doing it, or you didn't see this, you didn't catch me, you didn't hear me saying that, blah, 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 right? So, like a lot of us, I got to the point to where, okay, now I'm about to catch you. And now I'm about to put my hands on you and let you see me catching you. You know what I mean? And that's what I used to do back then. And by doing that, it was stress me out, cause anxieties and all type of crap, right? So I got to the point where I'm like, now, like last year, it got to the point to where I don't have to catch y'all doing shit. This is where I became stronger within myself. And when my higher self tells me something, I listen to her. So the thing is, I didn't have to actually catch him anymore. I'm feeling the way that I'm feeling that way for a reason. I need to pay attention to it. You know what I mean? So I got out of it, and I'm like, I don't have to catch you doing anything. I'm good. I wish you the best. Now, going about my business, or a relationship that I was in, the guy moved in with me and everything, and it was kind of crazy because we was working together. We ended up moving in together, and I actually asked him, move in with me, because I'm paying mortgage, and you're renting. Like, we move in together. This is like if he was sincere. And he made me feel like he was sincere, but it was a lot of manipulation going on, so. But he moved in with me, and he had a lot of things going on with his ex-wife and the kids and everything. And so when he moved in with me, and like I said, we was working together, he was doing some trifling things. It's like he just had to be seen. I don't know. I guess he thought that moving in with me and that would nothing go wrong, that he would always have a roof over his head, that everything was just peaches and cream. Everything could have been peaches and cream, but he had me messed up thinking that he can do whatever he wants to do as far as trying to talk to other women or being sneaky, whatever. That he was gonna get away. I was gonna let him get away with it. That everything was gonna be all right. He just come home. I cleaned for him, washed his clothes. I did, whatever. I did my part basically, but he wasn't doing his part. So one day, particular female that I felt like he was messing around with behind my back, she cooked some food. Now he claims it was for the whole, plan or whatever. Everybody got some food. No, my thing is this: I'm not dumb. I'm not beat to the fact that in order for you to taste her cooking, of course they're gonna make it like she's cooking for the whole damn plant. And really, in reality, she was really cooking for you. Now, so I wrote up on him, asked him a question about it. Oh yeah, well it's just for everybody else too. It wasn't just me. Blah 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 blah. Okay, this is a female that I feel like you're dealing with though behind my back. You actually think that I'm going to allow you to bring this woman's food into my home? So when the lady that was holding on to the food for him, she asked me, was I going to take it? I said, no, I'm not taking that. No, I'm going to leave it up to him and see what he do, see what choice he makes. So he made the choice of bringing it to my home. Okay. So when we got to the house and we talked about it or whatnot, whatever, whoop-de-woo, I told him the next day, because, we was working late and it was early when we got on up. I had to take my daughter to school and, whatever else I had to do. So we had a discussion and then it ended up into an argument, which I said, I'm not going to argue with you. You a grown-ass man. You know right from wrong. Bringing that woman food into my home was just the utmost disrespectful shit I've ever seen in my life. That's not happening here. So I told him, pack up his shit and get the hell out of my house. And he felt some type of way, like I didn't care about him. And it's, no, yeah, I care, but I love me more. That's the thing. I'm the type of person where I try to give anybody that I'm dealing with, friends too, female friends as well, you know what I'm saying? Like, I try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I try to see good in everyone, and I do see the good in them, but do they see the good in themselves? See what I'm saying? I can't make you see what I see in you. You have to be willing to be able to see that yourself. Some people don't realize that when you change for the better, it's a lot of things that you got to let go of. Some people are not willing to let go of certain things about themselves in order to make their life better. I can't force you. I can't make you. I can't, do anything. It's up to you. But I know what's out of my control, I leave it to the Lord. I leave it to the Most High. But now what's in my control, that's what I handle. And him being in my home, using my water, using my electricity, my bed, whatever the case may be. And you're not pulling your part, you know what I'm saying? I got to let you go. Because at the end of the day, when it comes down to choosing you or me, I'm choosing me. Because I love me. I know my worth. And I'm not going to settle for nothing less than what I know that I deserve. So I had to let him get on out my house. So he packed up and left. We probably didn't talk for about a week or so, I walked up to him, I talked to him, after I calmed down, and we discussed some things or whatever. And I actually let him back in. But in the process of me letting him back in, are you going to do right? You know what I'm saying? Are you going to see what you did, and are you going to correct it? He even went up to people and questioning them and asking them what he did was wrong, blah blah blah. A lot of them told him that what he did was wrong, it was foul. So I let him back in, and during the process of letting him back in, I actually saw some things that went down, because it's like I saw how the chick was acting, and I also saw how he was acting. He was trying to make it like wasn't nothing really going on, blah 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 blah, right? So when I went to look down to grade my meat, because I was a QA at the time, and something, my higher self told me to look up. I looked up and I seen his ass coming through there doing some shit he ain't had no business doing to her. Okay. And his being guilty, when he looked up, he saw me, and instantly he was guilty. Or he probably was thinking like, damn, did she see what I did? Blah blah. Yeah, nigga, I saw you. I saw what you did. That's so exactly what you did. So he turns around, he comes walking straight over there to me. You know, guilty conscience don't need an introduction. Don't need an introduction at all, because it's gonna tell off on itself every time, and that's exactly what he did. He looked up, he saw me, he was guilty as fuck. He came walking over there. Then he called himself trying to play, dude, get your ass out my face. I didn't say this to him, but it's what I'm thinking to myself, like, you're ignorant. So he walked on, and he come back. So anyway, now it's time to get off work. We're leaving, going home. He already know that I'm not feeling it. I saw what you did. And yeah, it's time for me to really let your ass go. You got to go. And I'm done. I'm good. So in the process of letting him go on about his business, he ended up coming down to the job looking for me, wanting to talk to me or whatever. And this was like, oh man, about like a month or so later. And we discussed some things, but we didn't touch base on everything. Well, I touched base on it. He didn't want to answer it. He wanted to still lie. So he wanted to meet up at the laundromat later on to talk or whatever, because he was washing his clothes. I went there and I met up with him. I was talking to him, but like I said, he was still lying. So what else is there for me to talk to you about? Nothing. I got up, I told him goodbye, and I walked out, and that was it. That's what I'm saying. Like, and then any other guys I talked to after him, it was as soon as I seen something that just wasn't right, discuss it with them, you know what I'm saying, and still don't seem good, I'm gone. I don't have to catch you doing anything anymore. I'm just to that point now to where I trust myself so much. I trust my higher self. I trust my intuition like a mug. So, so much now, to the point to where as soon as she tell me anything, I instantly pay attention to it. And if anything that is not for my highest good, and you're not willing to help me, or we help each other, and you're against me, you got to go. You got to get out of my energy field. I don't need you around me. I don't need any of your negativity. I don't need any of your lies. I don't need none of that shit. I'm good. I love my company. I'm okay with being by myself. And that's what patient comes in at. Of being patient with the Most High and waiting. Well, not really waiting. I'm out here. I'm doing my thing. And I'm enjoying myself. And when I say I'm doing my thing, I'm not saying like I'm out here with Tom, Dick, and Harry doing that type of thing. No. I'm out here enjoying life. I'm out here living day to day now. Like, I'm living in the present now. I'm not living in the past. I'm living in the present, going towards the future. That's where I'm at now. More so in the present though. And I'm just enjoying life. My children, my grandchildren, the people that I love, the people that shows me, what I show them, just sincerity, like, okay, I'm good here. I'm good in this energy. That's where I'm at, and I'm comfortable there. I'm just happy where I'm at. And like, if you're not going to bring nothing but problems to me, I don't need you around me. So the patient part is that I trust myself and I trust the Most High so much to the point to where I know my true worth. And so I'm patiently waiting for the Most High to send my mate my way. My true mate, the one that I'm destined to be with, the one that the Most High has made the one that the Most High has made for me. You know what I'm saying? Has helped him through his trials and tribulations, and he's done conquered them. He done went through his shadow side. He's done went through everything that he needed to go through. You know what I'm saying? And now the Most High is like, okay, now you're ready. You know what I'm saying? Now you're ready to approach my earth angel. You know what I'm saying? The empress that's for you. You know what I'm saying? So, and when my emperor come around, I'm gonna be ready. You know what I'm saying? Because I already am. I'm just waiting for the right man. I don't have time for lies and games and none of that bullshit anymore. I see straight through all that shit. My veil's been lifted a long damn time ago. The rose-colored shades been taken off a long time ago. I see you for who you are. Shapeshifters and all. You know what I'm saying? Kick fucking rocks, I'm good. If you're not going to come to me and approach me the right way and be sincere and everything dealing with me, I don't have time for you. So that's where I'm at. I've learned to really trust myself more now than ever, and I love where I'm at. I do. So I'm putting this out there because I know like a lot of you women are going, and guys are going through the same thing. But just trust in yourself. Trust your higher self, your intuition, the Most High. You know, they say walk out on faith, not by sight. These are what you're going to go through right before you get to that last chapter. Well, it's not really like it's a new chapter of a whole new beginning. I'll put it like that. A new book. And yeah, and you're gonna be rewriting it, you know. And I've said in a lot of my other videos before, which I've deleted a lot of those, but I've said in my videos before that we all can rewrite our own lives, and we can. It's up to us to do those things. It's up to us to have faith and get out there and make those moves, put in the work. You know, when I say put in the work, I'm put in the work of changing yourself, bettering yourself, getting through that shadow side, because a lot of us wants to put that shadow side behind us, but you can't. That's who you are. It actually made you the person that you are today. But a lot of us wants to throw it back there and not look at it anymore. You need to. You are supposed to look at it. You're supposed to look at it, see it for what it is, and move accordingly. Like, damn. Okay, I did that fucked up shit. You gotta apologize to certain people. Apologize to certain people. If you need to write out an apologetic letter and put it out there to the universe, then do so. You know, cutting cords, all type of things that you need to do to make your life better. Do those things. It works and it's very helpful. And that's the Most High helping you through everything, along with your angels, archangels, your higher self, look, your whole spiritual team, damn it. They rocking with you. Your ancestors, everybody's rocking with you. Just talk to them, pray to them, ask them for guidance, ask them for help, ask them to show you what you need to see, ask them to show you the people that are really not for you. And when they do, just be willing and able to do the things that you need to do to move past them. Once you see the truth, move accordingly. Don't sit there and see the truth and still try to hold on to people. That's bullshit. You're being full of shit. I'm just being real. See it for what it is. Call that shit out. And you ain't really got to call it out. You can see it for what it is and move accordingly. Like, start, backing away from certain people or whatever. And then just distance yourself. If it has to be completely, then do so. But get them out of your energy field, because they're the ones that's holding you down. They are the one that's keeping you from really getting to where you need to be in this life. So do what needs to be done. This is for you to better yourself. We all have a life to live on this earth, you know what I'm saying? And we all have our own set path. Some are going to be on the same path as you. But to those that are not going to walk that same path as you, those are the ones that you're going to have to walk away from. Everyone is not meant to go with you where you're going to on this next level, in the next chapter of life. They're not. So you have to move accordingly. In order for you to make your life better, you have to cut out certain individuals. You have to leave certain jobs. And some of them jobs can make you so miserable, just terrible, just be so terrible with them jobs. It just be so draining and everything, and if you have to leave them, leave them. Leave them, no matter how long you've been there. Leave them, pray about it. Ask the Most High to guide you to where you need to be. He will. I know they haven't let me down, ever. But anyway, you guys be strong out there. Sending you all love and light. Many, many blessings. Peace.